A minor surgery goes wrong, a routine birth ends in tragedy, or a loved one dies because a doctor was too busy on their phone to monitor a drip. When you ask for answers, the hospital says, "We did our best, it was God's will." No. In 2026, we are calling it what it often is: gross professional negligence. The silence that has protected incompetent practitioners in Nigeria for decades is finally breaking. From the high-profile loss of Nkanu Nnamdi Adichie, the daily unnamed tragedies in our general hospitals, the era of suffering in silence is over. The silence is breaking. I am Clementina Ukiri, Esquire, the Dominus Litis, and today I am showing you exactly how to hold the white coat accountable. To win a medical negligence case in a Nigerian court, you must prove three things: the three-legged stool. If one leg is missing, your case collapses. Duty of care. You must show a doctor-patient relationship existed. Once they admit you or start treatment, that duty is sealed. This is the heart of the matter. Did the doctor's conduct fall below the Bolam standard? In other words, would a reasonably competent doctor in that same field have made that same mistake? If they left surgical scissors in a patient, as we saw in that Kano State case recently, that is an indefensible breach. Causation. You must prove that the breach caused the harm. If a patient was already terminal and the doctor made a minor error that didn't change the outcome, you may have a disciplinary case, but you might not have a winning lawsuit for damages. Suing in a high court for millions in damages is one path, but there is a faster professional route: the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria, MDCN. Here is your step-by-step checklist. Step 1. The affidavit. You don't just write a letter. You must depose to an affidavit or facts detailing the negligence. Step 2. The investigating panel. Your complaint goes to the medical practitioner's investigating panel. They act like a grand jury to see if there is a prima facie case. Step 3. The disciplinary tribunal. If the panel finds merit, the doctor is hauled before the tribunal. This body has the status of a high court. They can suspend a doctor or the ultimate death for a medical career, strike their name off the register forever. The best part, you don't need to choose. You can report to the MDCN for professional discipline while simultaneously suing in the High Court for financial compensation. My verdict? Faith is for the chapel. For the theater, we demand a professional standard of care. We must stop spiritualizing medical failure. When a doctor fails to provide the standard of care required by law, it is a breach of contract and a violation of your fundamental right to life. In 2026, the Dominus Litis doesn't just pray for comfort. The Dominus Litis files for discovery and demands accountability. Have you or a loved one been a victim of a medical miracle that turned into a nightmare? Don't let them tell you it was destiny when it was actually deficiency. Drop your questions about the MDCN process in the comments. Subscribe to Legal Opinions with Clementina on YouTube and join the conversation on Rosatina Rahamin Pearls on Facebook. I am Clementina Ukiri de Dominus Litis. The silence is broken. Let the justice begin.